Jake Haro told police that he accidentally rolled over on baby Emmanuel, causing his death, and then he buried the body. However, investigators say Jake later gave a different story to an informant, which has raised further questions about circumstances regarding Emmanuel's disappearance. Jake Haro reportedly confessed it to an undercover informant, part of a Perkins operation, that he unalived his 7-month-old son Emmanuel and put his body in the trash can inside of their home. This confession directly contradicted his earlier statement to police, where he claimed he had accidentally suffocated Emmanuel by rolling over on him and then buried the body near a freeway. Authorities believe Emmanuel had died from prolonged physical abuse, and although his body hasn't been recovered, both Jake and his wife Rebecca Haro have been charged with murder and filing a false police report. The use of a Perkins informant suggests investigators were skeptical of Jake's initial story and needed more reliable evidence to build their case. Jake has given 3 different stories already. The first story, that Emmanuel was kidnapped. The second story, that he had accidentally rolled over on baby Emmanuel and that he buried him out on the highway. And the third story, to the informant. Now, I don't know about yous, but it sounds like I might be going with the third story. I believe that that baby was abused over and over and over. He succumbed to his injuries, and then the baby was put in a trash can. Jake Haro, now in protective custody, gave a tearful jailhouse interview where he said he and Rebecca cared deeply for their son, Emmanuel. He described efforts to get the baby vaccinated, including switching hospitals after delays. Rebecca initially claimed Emmanuel was kidnapped after she was attacked in a Big 5 parking lot on August 14th. That story has since been discredited. Jake Haro continues to defend his wife Rebecca, saying she is innocent and that the media is killing her. He described her as a loving mother, now held at the Robert Presley Detention Center in Riverside. After a recent court appearance where the two were kept apart, Jake says he briefly saw Rebecca near an elevator and tried to shout "I love you" to her, but claims a deputy shoved him to the ground before he could. I do believe that Jake was the aggressor in this case. I believe he caused all the physical harm to Emmanuel. But Rebecca, she must have knew that something was wrong with her baby. There's just no way in hell you did not know, Rebecca, that something was wrong with your baby. Your baby suffered extreme abuse for so long. You had to know that something was wrong. Something was not right with your baby. Rebecca, you are just as guilty as Jake. I do believe that Rebecca did not cause physical harm upon her baby. Jake caused physical harm upon Emmanuel. But Rebecca had to know that something was wrong with her baby. Come on, Rebecca. Just tell the damn truth already. I mean, we all out here already know. And we all know that you, like that monster, unalived your child. You let Jake hurt Emmanuel. You let Jake unalive Emmanuel. And you let Jake get rid of Emmanuel's remains. And then you go along, Rebecca, and make up this whole lie about at Big Five, about Emmanuel being kidnapped to cover for Jake, that loser. And then the judge should have been threw away the key back in 2023. And we're going to get into that in the next video. We're going to talk about that judge. Why did that judge give him, Jake, a slap on the wrist? Because if that judge would have did his job correctly, Emmanuel would still be alive and Jake would still be locked up for what he did to his daughter. We're going to be talking about this judge in the next video to come.